I feel like I just kind of tell myself I have extra time, but in reality, I don't.
You always think you have a lot more time, but you actually don't.
I would say the reason behind my procrastination is probably laziness, or I have this thought that I could probably do stuff just as fine regardless of what the deadline is.
Some students say they procrastinate because they are overwhelmed.
I procrastinate just to get my mind off things, just in like stressful moments. Like pressure builds up. Nobody likes the feeling of that.
I kind of see it as a way of winding down. Like right after I study for 2 hours straight, I'll typically just hang out in my room and watch TV, or Candy Crush is fun.
And some claim they perform better under the pressure of deadlines.
I work good under pressure, but I generally work really well if I start early, which happens rarely.
And sometimes I'll just pull out my best work, when it's at 11th hour. Other times it's gone horribly wrong and I've had terrible, awful work turned in.
As for the reason we procrastinate, psychologist Piers Steele says biology may play a part.
Steele says, in your early 20s, you are still developing your prefrontal cortex, home of the willpower. And the research has also shown that evaluation threat and the fear of failure correspond with higher level of procrastination. Some Drexel professors have advice.
Yes, if you're going to procrastinate, don't freak out about it. Just accept that that's what you do. But as a teacher, I would really urge students to not put work off to the last minute. First of all, it just creates a lot of stress. And secondly, it's rare that people do their best work when they put it off to the last minute.
We, I think, sometimes procrastinate because a project is too big or it seems like a daunting task. And if you have the ability to break that task up into smaller parts and give yourself a reward after you complete each part, that reward might be food, it might be playing a video game, watching a show, going on the internet.
Maybe this student has the right idea.
No, I rarely avoid procrastination. I've accepted that it's a big part of my working process.
For D News, I'm Ya Wenxiao.